from some of the things that they're thinking about. It's very therapeutic. It gives you a distraction from your everyday thinking, if you like. And
Cool.
people say that, oh, it gives me a rest, and you can focus on something different. And so instead of, your normal worries and anxieties or whatever it is that really upsets you, or you're having problems with, you can come in and actually start to create something, and your mind starts to focus on something different. And yeah, somebody said to me once, it actually allows my mind to have a rest, and I can actually focus on enjoying something and having some fun.
That's a good idea. Do you prefer messages to be conveyed in pictures or animation?
Right, I think both. I think I've seen some amazing animations done, which really are thought-provoking. They could be in a simplistic form, but really, really emotive. And I've seen pictures that actually tell 1,000 words, so I actually think both. I think both are equally as powerful.
Right, that's fine. Do you try it for yourself regularly?
I don't try as often as I'd like to be honest. I think not so much the art, 'cause I'm not the best at art, to be honest. And they're always trying to get me in the art room to do some art and then say, come on, you need to relax. But with the nature of my job, it's hard to find that time to do it. But I think with the music side of it, I think all creative arts are really powerful to all of us, and music plays a big part. And so I tend to listen to music a lot when I need to switch off, but I do the odd sketch, and so I write some poems.
Without naming anyone, can you give me any examples of stories of clients that have been helped by art and music?
Yeah, I can. So an example of, we've got somebody who is nearly 4 years in recovery now from really bad mental health issues, which culminated in self-harming, and she was always in and out of hospital, and she joined our project and actually didn't know what she wanted to do when she came in, which is the case with a lot of people. They come in and they think, well, I don't really know what you do or what I want to do, I don't know why I'm here. So we show people the building, and she had a go at bass guitar and decided, well, she discovered this love of wanting to learn bass guitar, bought herself one, so she uses it as a distraction and a coping technique, and hasn't injured herself for 3.5 years now. So that's an amazing story. Somebody else that used the art room came in, really, really dark place. It was very isolated because they didn't know how to express themselves. Came in, started drawing and doing different things, and is now up in the London Academy and has actually got a scholarship up there.
Oh, good.
And you wouldn't have believed it, and they've actually gone to London to go to uni. So I never saw that coming, and so just there's such a gift, and they didn't realise. But they also used it to be able to explain and express words and feelings that they weren't able to articulate.
Oh, good. How do you think that art and music have inspired the people you help?
I think greatly. I think I've seen people come in and say, oh, do you know what, I'll have a go, but I can't promise you. I can't promise that anything will, whether I'll stay or not. And I've seen, I think 90% of our service users come back because they're inspired by, I think they're pleasantly surprised by their own creativity. Mental health and low self-esteem and anxiety, and they all seem to go hand in hand. And to give somebody the confidence and inspire them to have confidence to even paint something, and then it goes on the wall, or we put it into one of our exhibitions, and we've got exhibitions all around Swindon, and we're just about to put some artwork in the job centre. They want our artwork, the tattoo parlour in Swindon. When you've come in and you see your piece of art or your music being played or being displayed somewhere in Swindon, it's inspiring, and I think it really does embed a little bit more confidence into people when they think, I am good enough, because everybody's good enough. We're not looking for the next Van Gogh. It's about what you think is okay, and sometimes we see people that say, oh, that's rubbish, that's no good, and yeah, it's fantastic. And the minute we frame it and somebody says, wow, who did that, it kind of reaffirms a little bit more confidence and belief in yourself. So yeah, I think both genres are very, very inspiring.
Oh, good. For our readers that might be interested in getting involved with your services, can you say a little bit about what their experience might look like?
Yeah, of course. So you'd be invited in for an assessment. That assessment is very painless. It is literally about 30 minutes of finding out about you, who you are, what you're interested in, and just exploring some of the reasons why you've come to us. And then you always get a cup of tea and a biscuit. Everybody gets that if they'd like it. And then we show you the building. So there's no surprises. We take away any forms of anxiety, because the hardest thing that somebody does is walk through our door. And the assessment part is really important. I think it's one of the key aspects of our work. You've got to get that right, because you want people to come back. So we make it as friendly and as informal as possible. So we will show you the art room and introduce you to the teachers. You can speak to other service users. You can see the kind of things we do. Especially, as I said just now, some people believe they haven't got a creative bone in their body. And then by the time they leave, what we're trying to do is help instill a little bit of belief that, you know what, they could create something here, and it's okay just to be good enough. It's okay. And then we just give a tour of the building, and we show the music room, and we just show some of the artwork. We talk about things that we do, and just be as informative as we can to break down any barriers that might be there to stopping somebody coming in and engaging with us. So we try and make it a fun experience.
Final question. How much does it cost, and how can they get in touch with you? Okay,
so you can email us, because a lot of people don't like talking on the phone. You can text us. You could. Well, actually, the easiest thing is to email us. We've got info@swads or admin info. Stop that one. Sorry, I've just said swads.